Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm real biased when it comes down to Rhapsody. Because Rhapsody is from right here in North Carolina. You know, we from Kinston.
All day.
And she from Snow Hill.
She right there in Snow Hill.
Right down the
street.
street.
Up the road.
Word. And I'm going to be honest. She's my favorite female rapper in a long time, man. Long time.
Yeah, she's mine too.
And
she's mine too.
Yeah, that Layla's Wisdom album, classic. Come on.
Yeah,
instantly.
Man, I've been bumping that as soon as it came out, man. Like, for real, it's just stupid, man. It's just stupid, man. Like she just be going there and everything else, and people not recognizing her because it's like they feel like she under the radar. But it's like if you were real, hip hop fan and love lyricism,
right? Check
out that Rhapsody, man.
Right, exactly. So you know how that go. You know what I mean? But again, man, I don't want to be that old head, is what they like to call us nowadays. I don't want to be that old head that's bashing the new school. Because that's not what it is. Right. It's not that, I don't think that us older cats are bashing the new school. It's just, we don't understand it. Because, remember when we was coming up, Tupac, Nas, Wu-Tang, Snoop, Dre, remember the older heads was saying the same thing to us back then?
Right.
What is this?
And I was
just
thinking about that. Right. I was just thinking about that. Like the 80s had, people and everything else, hip hop heads and everything else didn't really like the 90s rap.
Yeah.
The 90s rap cats didn't really care for the 2000 rap.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The 2000 rap, heads didn't really care about the
2010 rap.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
But you know what? And not to cut you off, but what's so crazy is the 80s rappers, like when rap started coming out, late 70s, early 80s, the generation before them, they did not like hip-hop. They was like, what is this? Y'all ain't saying nothing.
Right,
this is stupid. So hip-hop has always gotten that stigma like, oh, this ain't music. What do you mean?
But see, the difference is, in our generation, we had respect.
True.
And we humbled ourselves on that and everything else. This new generation don't have that respect. They just be disrespecting so much to the point that it's like it's disgusting. They don't make me want to listen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
like,
you on that. Yeah.
Be humble on that joint. Give a shout out or something, but don't diss it. Like, I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Everybody got their own, taste and everything else on what they like on music. But damn, don't diss it. Prime example, I'm not a No Limit fan, but I respect what Master P did.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect
it. You got to. I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. Whoa, I know people gonna be like, what? But
but I'm a big Jay-Z fan.
But I respect it. Oh yeah, all day. But I respect his music. Yeah, I listen to some of his music.
That's why he made that song "Can't Knock the Hustle," man. Because you can't knock the hustle.
You can't. Even No Limit. I'm definitely not a No Limit fan, but I respect what they did. They brought something new to the table, and they made they switched it up, came out with a new trend, and everybody was feeling it and loving it. Cool.
Right.
I'm not saying I hate them, this and that and the third. I'm just not a hardcore fan. You get what I mean?
Yeah, so I know what you mean. But you can't lie, though.
It bugs me.
But you can't lie, though. No Limit. Who else? No Limit, Scarface, Outkast, UGK, cats like that. Oh,
Ludacris.
No, yeah.
Ludacris.
But I'm talking about cats that really put the South. Like they was putting the South on the map before anybody wanted to even recognize the South.
Right. Exactly.
But and then further on, Ludacris, T.I., Jeezy, like Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, Wayne stepped his game up because it's crazy when he was dealing with No Limit. I'm sorry, I apologize. Dealing with Cash Money.
Yeah.
He was going hard, but he wasn't shining like he should have. So once he started doing his own thing, that's when he blew up.
Yeah.
And you know how he did that? Through the underground.
Yeah, that's true. He started killing them on the mixtapes and everything. Went underground because that's where the real music is. It's in the underground because the underground is unpolished. Ain't nobody telling you what to do. what you can and can't do. So that's the reason why I like underground that much more. And I think that's the reason why the world like underground more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. See, the underground, man, like I said, you can do what you want. You say what you want. Drop your own raw stuff, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to little Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he had his run on the underground and everything else.
Yep.
And I mean that's where it starts, man. That's where it is.
Yeah, sure.
You know, straight like that.
So
all these artists out there on the mainstream right now didn't get their start until they went through the underground.
I mean, you got
now.
Yeah,
there's some artists that did, you know, had like, you know, a little hit here and there that they started off with the industry joint, but you know, it didn't last long. You know what I mean?
True. But you know what? No,
from the underground, man.
I think that cause see, back in the days, man, you had to sign to a label to get on. Nowadays, there's a lot more independent artists. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love that.
And Master P was one of the grandfathers that did that.
Yep. Of independent artists. He was yes, he was.
You know?
Yes, he was.
You know, NWA really started it, but, you know, they signed off and everything else. But if you boil down to it and really think about it, Master P was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, that's why I like Master P, and I respect what Master P did, because Master P was, like you just said, he was one of the originators of, I'm gonna get my own money. You know what I mean?
Right. And shout out to Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever he calls himself nowadays. No disrespect, one love, bruh. But you know, he was like one of the originators too, if you think about it.
Oh yeah, he was.
And you know, and he was killing the game on that.
Speaking of Puff Daddy and Bad Boy, hip hop lost.
Rest in peace, Craig Mack.
Another great, you know what I'm saying, MC, man. Rest in peace to Craig Mack.
Straight like that.
That's real. Because a lot of people, don't get me wrong, I know Master P not Master P, I'm sorry. Craig Mack really had, you know, Flavor in Your Ear, and the remix was his main songs, but hey, man, that brother put in a lot of work for hip-hop, man. A lot.
Sure did, man.
So you got to give him his respect. You know how many people are still to this day rapping on that Flavor in Your Ear beat? Come on.
Man, that beat is stupid. Still, classic. Man, like, what? Man, every time I hear that beat, I'm over here doing my two-step or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with bars.
Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic beat, right?
Man, who produced that beat? I'm gonna look that up.
You know what? I'm looking it up right now, yo. I swear.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I just wish I would have heard more from him. You know?
Yeah, I do too. You know what's crazy is, you know, he was the first one signed on Bad Boy, right? Oh,
right,
man.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Easy Mo B produced that. Easy Mo B did a lot for Biggie, Pop. What?
Wow.
RZA, Lord Finesse. Oh, Easy Mo B, yeah. That's the Easy Mo B.
Wow, that's dope.
Remember that Tupac song, Temptations? He was like, Easy Mo B, man, drop that shit. Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace to Craig Mack, man.
All day.
We just celebrated, I guess you could call it that. Well, we're going to call it that. The anniversary of the death of Notorious B.I.G., man. 21 years,
bro.
man. 21 years.
21. Yeah. Man, what a time going.
Really, though. Let me ask you this then. What do you think the game... What do you think the game would be if Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur, Big L, Big Pun, Freaky Ty, Left Eye, Aaliyah,
yeah. Yep. I was just listening to her the other day. And I think, how would it be, the game? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't say because...
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, if they were still living, I think a lot of stuff would have got shut down.
A lot of things would be different.
And let me rephrase it. A lot of people wouldn't got the opportunity that they had.
True.
Because if they were still on the roster and doing certain things, they wouldn't have time to deal with other people.
True.
You know what I mean? Other artists and everything else.
I think I think that especially since when Tupac and Biggie died, there was this big gap in hip hop at the time.
It really was.
Like,
and that's when Jay-Z just like ran through that joint, him and Nas. They ran through that joint,
because it was
from the NY and shit.
Right, because it was like, okay, now that Tupac and Biggie have died, and, everybody thought it was behind hip-hop, but, you know what I mean? Everybody felt like, well, where is hip-hop going to be now? And that's when Jay-Z stepped in. We started getting
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes was always on deck, though.
Right. We started getting the late 90s, early 2000 music. Nelly and all them started dropping. Cash Money and them started coming out.
And that's when they switched up. That's when it switched up.
Because it went from the streets, you know what I mean, to, okay, let's have some fun and get some money. You know what I mean? Right. Because it shocked the whole game.
Capone and Noriega.
Yeah.
Capone and Noriega had a good run and everything else.
Oh, yeah, you already know Capone. Yeah, man, you already know Nori is one of my favorite rappers. Even though he ain't had the best bars, but he's always been one of my favorite rappers.
But he used to rock that joint, man. Like, even shout out to Mobb Deep. You can't forget about them.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You know what I mean?
Like,
rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? All day, Prodigy, man. Man, damn. You know what I'm saying? And even we talking about East Coast rap right now. I need to get current. I'm sorry, man, but I'm gonna talk about Tribe Called Quest. Then we got De La Soul.
Right.
These brothers is out here, paving the way and everything else. I mean, I didn't mean to get off the subject and everything else.
No, you good.
And LL Cool J, come on. Even if you want to bring that man up, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta give him his prop.
Got to. Shoot. And I'm just like, yo, you just gotta have the respect and everything else like that. And I felt like, the late greats that passed, if they were still here,
rest
a lot of stuff wouldn't happen. Phife Dawg, whoop, that's my dude. You already knew that. But,
I know.
For real, I was waiting on his verses. Anytime the song come on, I'm waiting.
Phife Dawg was the spitter, though. Let's just be real.
Okay, you want to talk about that? Let's debate.
Phife Dawg was the spitter. Let's be real.
He was the spitter. You know what I'm saying?
Q-Tip was just the face.
He was the face. He was the showman. You know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? But when it boils down to it, Phife was eating them beats, man. He was making them songs, man.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like they should have gave him more shine too, though, on some real shit, man. Because they was kind of putting him on the back burner. If you listen to them albums, if you listen to them Tribe Called Quest albums, he was on the back burner, and it was kind of like, I was just kind of like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? We learning y'all right now. We teaching y'all a little something. Hip Hop 101.
You know what? You know what? Speaking of Hip Hop 101, I think, and it's kind of going back to what we were saying, but it's still going on to what we're talking about. I think that a lot of, especially the younger generation, they have no respect for the rappers that came before them.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be doing this now.
Right.
Whether you like it or not.
Look what NWA did, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfucking Eazy-E was a broad Sam, Ice Cube, killing them. MC Ren, killing them.
Matter of fact,
motherfucking Dr. Dre.
The reason why niggas got the parental advisory on their damn albums right now is because of
NWA.
Luke. Nope, wrong.
It's Luke. That's right. Yeah, he had to go to Supreme Court.
Yup. Luke
and had to go to Supreme Court.
2 Live Crew had to go to the Supreme Court.
Supreme Court in the U.S.
And they fought. They fought for us MCs to be able to say what the fuck we want, because like you just said, that's our First Amendment right.
First Amendment.
Freedom of speech. So we could get on the track and say, bitch, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because that's what it is. That's hip-hop. Hip-hop is from the streets. What do
That's
you
what it is.
expect
It's
from
ghetto.
hip hop? Y'all keep acting like